guys, and welcome to another episode of The Wayward Wanderers, episode 18 to be exact. Guys, we've been doing this for so long. How is everyone feeling today?
Feeling
wonderful.
So good.
Feeling very good.
So tired.
So tired. So am I. Us in England, it's 11 p.m. as it always is. So without further ado, Reese, recap what happened in the last episode.
All right, guys, welcome up to hold up. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Reese recap. In the last episode, oh damn, hold up, it's been a long day.
the drag club.
Wait,
Wait,
we went to the blacksmiths. We had a. But it's all good. We had a really nice, pleasant meal at the blacksmiths. They basically set us a new quest. It's all Gucci. We decided that we're gonna go and we're gonna go to this like abandoned dragons there where people have been going missing. So we were like, yeah, we'll do that out of the goodness and kindness of our hearts, right? Well, some of our hearts. We then left to go get some drinks. Val, being the edgy, little edgelord that he is, decided I'm gonna go off on my own, and strutted off into the darkness. The rest of us went to an absolutely smashing drag bar where we met Hunky Boy, Mr. Hunk, Mr. Big Strong in the maid outfit. Love him. Cadaver decided, I'm gonna be the star of the show again, and stripped off and got onto stage and danced for us all. We then got absolutely wasted. Val, in the meantime, was making googly eyes at one hell of a dilf in some other edgy place.
25. He was like the same age as Val.
So
How could be a dilf?
He could still be a dilf. You don't know.
You know what?
That
That's true.
energy.
I'm continue.
It was hot. And then we all went back to the ship, and then I think we all decided to basically just leave. I think we got the rest of our items and stuff. Val picked up his presents for everyone. Coraline got
He hasn't
her
given them
armor.
Nope,
No, he
he still just has
hasn't. He still just has them because he's sulking. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, we met the lizard people, and I rolled a persuasion, but I don't know if it worked yet. Because I thought I rolled well enough that it worked, but they still surrounded us with their weapons, so I don't know if it worked. I guess we'll have to find out.
Stay
tuned.
tuned. The next episode
After the commercial break. Yeah.
Stay tuned. That was one hell of a recap. I was talking to Stevie about this literally earlier, and I was like, it's fine, I've got everything in my head. And then as soon as I put the cap on, I was like,
perfectly to me. You recited it so perfectly.
well, thank you.
I think
Best draft is always the best draft. Thank you.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for your poetry and your wise words. Either way, let's go off from where we started. So let me just change the music.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
Okay.
Let's pick up where we left off. Instant ominous music.
That is how we left off.
Exactly.
Spooky, spooky.
As you guys are surrounded by lizard folk, a lot of them. Some of them have arrows pointed at you. Some have swords. Some have what looks like quarterstaffs, mages, all kinds of different classes. As they all surround you and look at you suspiciously. As the one that kind of looks like the leader. He has ornate armor. Kind of has something, some talisman or something and braces and stuff that look a bit more ornate and expensive than the others. As he goes towards you, Gwen says, "So, what do you want from us?"
We're trying to get to the cave, where some adventurers have been going missing. It's just we have to pass through here. That's all.
He kind of looks at you, his eyes kind of burrowing into your soul, it feels like, Gwen.
She's like leaning back like, ugh.
As he also looks at all of you. Ooh.
And we oop!
Hesitantly. And we oop!
The stare was too strong. It was really the vein.
Vane felt that pressure and was like, bye.
I gotta go.
Bye. I'm going away. I can't deal with this right now.
This is too tense for me.
Hey, sweetie.
You muted, honey.
You're muted.
By accident. I am
there you
so
go.
sorry. It was...
That's okay.
My God, I'm so sorry. Family is like that. Okay, yeah. Sexy lizard. I was entranced. I wasn't here.
Sexy lizard. Sexy!
I
mean,
God, really?
like-
He's really... No, everything is sexy for you guys. Like, I just explain a character with a hunchback, missing teeth, and a losing eye, like, scarred face. And you're like, oh my God, hello, daddy? Like, gosh, you guys. Listen. Yeah, I am listening. Alright, let me backtrack.
Is that a turtle?
No, that's rowing backwards.
Oh, I thought you were doing like a turtle. Never mind.
No, so like
Middle school when you're like, awkward turtle.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, so in Norway, row your boat. You're just like rowing away, like oh god.
No, yeah,
away
like
from the-
no,
the
rowing
situation.
backwards, rowing out of a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's one of my favorite things to do. Gosh, this is like the music's so intense, and then we're doing this. Like, all right, let's start again. As he looks at you, Gwen, just remind me. Do you remember what you rolled in the last session? Because I think it was like.
I think it was like a 17, mate. I don't think it was like in its 20s. I think it was like a 17.
No, but it was quite high. I think it was, if I remember correctly, as he raises his arm and just waits for everyone to load their weapons.
Oh, I appreciate that.
As he steps forward towards you, still there's kind of this tension in the air as he goes towards you and says, there are a lot of people that have gone into these caves and not come back from them. How do you think that you'll be able to survive?
Well, we've had a very good track record of surviving things that other people may not have done.
You can like hear a chuckle, like a small chuckle around you, as like. So either you're very talented or brave, or very stupid.
Or lucky.
Right. Well, if you're going down to the caves either way, we'll show you the way, but if you don't mind doing something for us, we'll be out of your way easily.
And what do you want?
A week ago, one of our shamans went down there. He has not returned. This thing that is in the caves has also been threatening and torturing our people. So I would suggest, if you go down there, to see if you can find him as well.
All right. We will. What's his name?
His name is Tarian. You'll see him.
Okay. We'll do our best. You know, to not die and to bring other people back, I guess.
As he was like trailing away and saying that, he kind of turns around and says in a language none of you can understand, as the rest of the people just start marching next to you, just towards the cave, kind of ushering you to follow. Kind of like this creepy music. I think I'm going to keep it on.
Oh, okay.
As he kind of follows, as hopefully you continue driving your carriage through. The leader is next to all of you as he looks at you and says, "There is a tribe of kobolds down in the caves. They do not like visitors, but they do like deals. So if you want to go through, you'll have to be clever. Of course, they're very stupid. But if you have something they want, they won't kill you."
Well, okay.
Like, raise her hand and move forward.
Mm-hmm.
And just wait for the leader to go, like...
He kind of just, like, looks at you and acknowledges your existence, and you feel like that is the most you'll get.
Do you know what they want? Is there, like, a specific thing? A pattern? Flowers? Pastries?
They want what we want. The thing that is in the caves to be gone. So I'll guess because you're so... He kind of looks at you, Gwen. So special and brave and not stupid. I feel like you'll...
Val's
find
gonna
a way
kind of
to
like
do it.
snort quietly in the back.
The way that, like, as he snorts, Gwen's gonna turn around and just, like, glare over her shoulder, just like...
I
Cadaver's
get
distracted
that,
by a fly.
Yeah. Cadaver's just like...
And then he looks back at you, Saint, as he says, and pure luck, as I heard it.
Yeah, we'll count on that. We'll make it over. Gwen, please keep going.
Yeah, I'm picking up the fact. I'm picking them up, and we're going. The way that Gwen and Saint are just sat very uncomfortably in the front, just like...
You're like, hey, the two most socially awkward people, let's have them deal with it.
What are the rest of you in the back doing as this is happening?
Val's
like,
being a
listening
snarky little...
Val
When
is
is he-
listening
when
to the
isn't he?
conversation. Yeah. It'd be weird if he wasn't. And he's also going to just be keeping an eye on, like, everybody else around them. Like, even though they've lowered their weapons, he's still watching them. Looking for any kind of shift at all.
Okay.
Because he don't trust like that.
Coraline.
Cora's probably just listening as well.
Just
Not
like
doing
trying to stay hidden, or looking around? Like, what are you doing?
She's probably just looking around. Is there a reason she should be hidden?
No, I'm just trying to get like an image of like what she's doing than just sitting. If she's actively looking around, if she's just trying to make herself small, if she's trying to like make herself look bigger.
Yeah, I think she's just like watching everything happen in the front.
Okay. No worries. Cadaver.
I think Cadaver is like going in between being watchful and doing a game of solitaire. Like he's just like he's not too happy about going into a cave again. He's like, this shit again? Okay. But
Well,
yeah,
to be honest, you can't remember what happened last time you went into a cave.
true. Was the one with Aiden in a cave?
Though.
With Aiden?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing in the Aiden was it was kind of in a cave.
Kinda. He doesn't like going underground.
And like
He
we
doesn't
don't
like that.
remember the one cave, but we know we went in the cave.
And we came out
Because
with
like we
Coraline
were walking out.
with a broken arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were walking out. We're like, what happened?
Yeah, he just doesn't like going underground, so he's just like, all right, I'm looking around and just playing a game.
As you guys get closer to the cave, you see again. Oh, sorry, swamp. There we go. Swamp sounds. Yes. Sorry. You see a opening of a cave surrounded by almost vines of like not quite willow trees, but trees that are definitely hanging down, almost like hiding it.
Oh, that's kind of
Like
pathetic,
Spanish
though.
moss? Is it like moss?
Well,
and
it
stuff?
looks yeah, it looks aesthetic. It would have been a really nice photo shoot if you were a cosplayer. But Coraline, since you just noticed that you were looking, you said you were just looking around, really.
Yeah.
You noticed that there are, at the opening of the cave, very old, it doesn't look new at all, but old black scorch marks. As you remember as well, being told that this cave did belong to a black dragon long ago. So it seems to be almost remnants of that. The rest of you also see almost like claw marks in the stone around. Again, looks very old, like mold and algae and, you know, other things have almost covered it and become a part of the cave itself. But it's definitely left a mark in the environment around it that has made it clear that something ancient and dangerous lived there before. So, as you get closer and closer to where the water might be, the leader of the wizard folk kind of takes the rein of Oberon and kind of stops him and says, "It is too dangerous to take a horse down there, and I recommend doing the rest on foot. We promise to take care of your horse, as long as you promise us to tell us if you find our shaman there.
Of course.
And if he's dead, at least we'll know."
Understandable. We'll do what we can.
All right.
All right, guys. I guess we're moving out. Grab your things. Gwen's gonna get down. She's gonna pat her bro. She's gonna be a good boy. Good boy.
All right. As you jump down, the rest of you, do you also jump down into the water?
Yeah.
How
If
far
there's
up on
water-
shore would the water be?
No.
Yeah.
It's not like.
It's
Coraline,
like
it's
puddly.
like- yeah. It's disgusting though.
Cadaver
It'll be,
will
like,
give
up to
Coraline a
30 meters,
piggyback ride.
Yeah, he could.
He would hop on.
She does.
Saint is gonna look at Val and go, "Do I get that? Can I?"
Val at this point has been staring at the dirty water and be like, "I'm going to ruin my shoes." And he's gonna like, when Saint says that, he's gonna like be like, and he's gonna like look over at Coraline and Cadaver and he's gonna just kind of be like, he's gonna like look down at her shoes and he's like, "Well, no point in ruining 2 pairs of shoes." And he's like, "All right."
Saint will get on like Val's shoulder.
Amazing.
Saint, I'm just gonna ask, Saint, do you have boots of flying?
I was literally
I'm
about
not
to
gonna use
say.
them yet. I'm not gonna use them yet.
Gwen is looking at you like she's literally just like, we. Well, I mean, hey, better his shoulders than mine.
You already have armor. You're already heavy enough. You want to add someone else to that?
I mean, I can still carry you pretty easily. It probably wouldn't be as much struggle as it probably is for him, but it's fine.
Well.
Val,
But yeah.
you get like 5+ in strength by that comment. Like,
Incredible. He's just like spite. He's fueled with
no,
spite.
it's
He's
fine.
like, aha.
I won't let you roll. Actually, yes, I will let you roll strength checks.
For a piggyback ride? Listen, I have given my 6'6" brother a piggyback ride before. It's not that hard. The weight is displaced. It's
Okay,
like,
I was just okay. I was just being an asshole. That's fine. I was just like,
At least you admit it. You're honest with
oh yeah,
yourself.
absolutely. I
I'm
just
just
want to
gonna
be
say
a
I
little
will.
brat. But that's okay.
I was just like,
let's-
I was just being a bitch. God.
God. What? I didn't get this up personally. I was just being a twat. So, either way, as you...
I'm
Ooh,
sensitive.
everything okay? Oh,
No,
my God.
no,
You're good.
you lagged for a very short second for us.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but you're good
so,
now.
As you go towards the cave, I'm guessing who's in the front? Tell me the walking. The little
guess-
line.
Gwen probably went first. And she
I thought,
probably
yeah,
got her torch and struck it up and sort of thing that she's
Okay.
got.
Gwen first, and then who's after Gwen?
I'll probably say Cadaver and Coraline are.
Cadaver and Coraline, and then Val
Or
and
would need
Saint in the
light
back.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Val and Saint taking up the rear, watching their back.
Cadaver goes,
Trying not to
hang
get their
tight,
shoes
little
wet.
spider monkey.
So, fuck off. As you guys go into the cave, Gwen, you first, as you push away the moss and everything, kind of, the foliage, the foliage coming down, as you see pretty much nothing ahead of you. It's pitch black. And as a human, you don't really have dark vision.
Ha!
You turn up a torch. I like the mime with the torch. As you use that, you go down. You feel your steps hit some slippery stone. You sense that this path is not very well trodden. The rest of you feel this as well. Cadaver and Val, do you still carry your friends on your shoulders as you go down the cave, or do you plot them down?
If there's no more water, yeah, Cadaver's gonna put Coraline down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, once they get inside the cave, with stone and everything, Val's gonna kind of turn and look at Saint over his shoulder and be like, "You good now?"
I was actually enjoying the ride. I would have minded a little longer.
Well, he's like any other day, darling. Absolutely, but I feel like the terrain's gonna be a little bit rough for piggyback rides.
Right, alright. Just gonna...
Climb down.
Kai just sensing those dexterity saves.
Last time we were in a cave, we had to do so many.
Okay. As you walk down, you do sense the water that was above you, outside, trickling down in the middle of the cave. As you do hear it trickle down, almost giving you kind of a feeling of how far it will go down and how far you have till you kind of reach something that is solid. Now, I would like all of you to make a perception check to gather your surroundings.
Oh.
Here we go.
I rolled a nat 20. What?
Hey!
Hell yeah!
Not 11.
That's a
11. So nat
worse was
20,
that?
11. It was rude. Blue, Coraline,
13.
13. Val,
Hey.
I got a 23.
23. Saint.
Sexy 12.
Ooh,
Hey.
sexy 12.
11, 12, 13, babies!
As the people that rolled a 15 and higher, you guys notice this as you are trying to just, gather your senses. None of you trip, by the way. All of you find some sturdy ground to walk down, and none of you properly trip or, maim yourself. As some of you are a bit more concentrated on getting down and not breaking your own neck. As the rest of you are a bit more comfortable going down and seeing what's ahead of you, as almost the caves look more man-made than naturally made the further down you go. It has, as you're kind of touching nat 20 and 23, so Cadaver and Val, as I'm guessing, I like to think that one of you is on one side of the wall and the other one is the other one. Both of you, as you are touching the wall of the mouth of the cave, you sense some almost drawings or something carved into it. It is almost as you sense it like people having documented things on the wall.
On
But it's
inspection,
quite-
can we see them?
Absolutely.
Or...
Because both of you have dark vision, but also with the help of Gwen's torch, you see a beautiful carving of a dragon flying above a village. You're definitely thinking this might be the Black Dragon. The further down you go, as you're kind of touching and following the carvings of the walls, you see people making offerings to this dragon. You see sheep, you see gold, you see tapestries. As you see this happening for years and years, it seems like. But the further down you also go, the more you find and feel carvings of almost what seems to be gods. But none of you quite remember or can recognize what sort of gods these people might also be offering to, as it feels like a history lost in time as you walk down, sensing all of the art and the history and the markings of the walls. Almost a time long forgotten.
Val is going to be paying very, very close attention to the drawings and potentially pulling out like a little like sketchbook he probably carries with him and just kind of like doodling some rough like copies to help him remember, because he's definitely going to want to document this later because he thinks it's cool.
Okay. As you guys go down, trying again to gather your senses, you suddenly find yourself in more of an opening as the ground's a bit more solid and straight, if that makes sense.
Yeah, flat.
It doesn't go quite down. Flat, that's the word. As the ground's a bit more flat. Still, this does feel a bit more man-made, as it senses, I don't know, it's just a bit different. This is definitely not natural as you look around the opening of this cave. Now, all of you see that there is an opening straight ahead of you, and there's an opening to your right.
Split the party. No, I'm kidding.
Can I roll a survival check to see if I can find like the most traveled way?
Absolutely.
Aren't we supposed to take the road less traveled? Isn't there like a philosophy?
Right in there.
Survival +6. So I got an 18.
18. So you definitely sense that the one to the right is the one most traveled. As you do go towards it, you do see some traps. They don't look scary. They don't look like dangerous or anything. You see some haphazard kind of like bling, like kind of like a little sling. You see like above you, like made of some like really shitty twine, some like boulders above you. Not a lot of them, just like a couple. That is connected to some string, like by where your feet would be if you hit it.
Okay, she's gonna turn back to the team and go, okay, this path here seems to be the one that most people have used. It is trapped, however, she's gonna like lean and be like, very poorly. I'm unsure if this is the it could potentially be the kobolds that the other kobolds were talking about, the clan that live here. And if so, they could probably point us in the right direction, maybe?
Might as well try it.
Yeah? Everyone happy for that?
Yeah. Do you think we could easily dismantle the traps?
Oh, sure. She's gonna like just like I guess the boulders, how many are there?
5 boulders.
Are they big?
They're like really like shitty, like haphazardly, like just above you. It looks like they've just used the same twine over and over again, and they've just because they've used the trap so many times, of like one time there were like 20. Now they don't have that many. Like twines have been like ripped and then tried to like repair it and then ripped and repaired.
Okay.
They're trying their best.
Is the twine for it easy to walk over?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
you can
Gwen's
just
gonna
walk
be like,
over it.
yeah.
You don't have to even,
just like-
guys. You can just walk over it.
Gwen's literally just like, yeah, just literally just, it's very easy. And she's just gonna step over it.
Okay.
In.
Do the rest of you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me. I'm guessing Gwen is in the front. Are we following the same?
Saint will be last.
Okay, so
I think
Gwen.
Val is in front of Saint, so he's like.
Okay,
left.
so Saint, Val, Coraline,
Cadaver. No, I'd say
Gwen?
Cadaver. I'd say Cadaver and then
Cadaver,
Coraline, 'cause Coraline
Coraline,
needs
Gwen?
the light.
Yeah, probably Core is right behind Gwen.
Because the
Right,
light.
cool. So yes, so Gwen, Coraline, Cadaver, Val, Saint. Okay. So as you go down the path to the right, you with your torch, everyone just make a perception check again.
Oh, come on. The 7.
7.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Coraline?
I got a 10.
Please, please.
10. Val?
I got a 14.
14. Saint?
17.
17. So, not many of you see this, as you are maybe still trying to gather your senses, as you are underneath the ground, and it is still quite dark, even for you that have dark vision. But Cadaver, as you guys are walking, you see built up on the top of one of the walls, you see some, like, it looks like little watchtowers almost. As you see some, like, scurrying happening as they see Gwen's light. As suddenly you hear drums. As you hear drums from that watchtower, the rest of you hear this, and then another watchtower starts playing drums, and you just hear intruders, and you just hear like almost like them screaming and running, and you just hear like, and they're just gathering around you as you feel like kobolds around your feet as they start kind of like poking you with these little spears. They kind of look like toothpicks. That are just, for those who don't know how kobolds look like, they look like little lizards, but kind of draconic little wizards. Lizards. Draconic little lizards. That's the tongue twister.
So very cute.
They're so fucking adorable.
Would
so
like
dumb.
pick up and put in pocket.
And I want
carry
a
around.
kobold plushie so bad. But they're like, as they're like, just like poking like, intruders!
Oh, hey!
And like,
Can Saint try and pick one up?
Sure. Do you want to try to pick one up? You have to
Animal handling.
Animal handler.
no, do a dex.
A dex?
Yeah.
If we can catch one. Lizards are
You
very
can catch-
fast.
Okay, let me check something quickly.
As they're like, if they try and like poke Val, he's gonna lightly like kick them. Like, not like kick them, but like lightly be like, hey. Like, don't. You know when you have like chihuahuas or something that are like yapping and like running around your ankles and you're just like, no, that's Val. He's like, I will punt you across this cave. Don't test me.
Ow, ow.
Gwen just
What
Poke-
you get?
poke her
I got an
bruise.
18.
An 18. Got that 20. As you try to like catch one, to, like, it just like goes around you, just like, as they are almost like pushing you towards the whole like main. It feels like the main entrance. As you go towards, it kind of feels very tiny as you try to go forwards, and then suddenly, as all of you kind of emerge, almost falling on top of each other because these tiny kobolds have been pushing you. You see suddenly this ginormous cave, almost like this room, in this cave. It has so many huts and different things around it. It is, again, just made of the weirdest materials you would think of. It looks like a village of kobolds. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna just give me 2 seconds. Oh gosh. So yeah, okay. Thank you. So, thank you, Fergus. So, kobolds. Sorry, because I haven't been clear enough. Kobolds are the size of you, Coraline.
Oh,
So they're halfling. They're halfling size. So you're seeing this straight in the eyes.
I'm like, yeah, this seems the perfect. Yes, this makes sense. Those are spears. We're being pushed. These are very violent.
Whereas Gwen's just like,
you feel like personally threatened. Like this is like, you know, when people say don't pick people, like, you know,
Pick on somebody your own size.
Yeah, pick on someone your own size. Coraline, finally, you can pick on someone your own size.
Exactly. Finally.
Val's just doing that thing where you like hold the person's head so they can't reach you. That's the energy he has with these kobolds. He's like, no.
As just being pushed again, and again, as you get into this huge room, there is just this little hut, on like the ground, kind of like haphazardly. Some of them are like on the mouth of the wall. It felt like a lot of kobolds around your feet, but as they gather around, there are about 15 of them.
Oh,
it's not
well
as many as you thought it would be, as it feels like all of them are maybe just in the watchtowers, as who seems to be the leader, the strongest of them all, just goes and steps forward as he says, and you are adventurers? Come here to sabotage a little hut? You can hear like everyone's like, yeah, kill him! Unless they have the little spears and try to like poke you as they're like, hold it. They're adventurers, after all. Say, what do you guys want?
Gwen's literally just gonna like look at the others, and then she's just gonna move a spear that was like a bit too close for comfort. She's just gonna push it aside and be like, we're here to get whatever's been killing other people who's been coming here, and we're looking for a lizard folk named Tarian, I think.
We don't know any Tarian. And you're just here
Also
to help the people? Not just our whole kobold lives, and everyone's like, they just think about themselves, and they're just like, and I was talking to like, humans and tieflings are just the same. And they're just muttering and just like angry at themselves.
Gwen's gonna turn to
Coraline has
be like,
never done anything wrong ever.
Coraline has never done anything wrong.
It's true, and we know
literally like turn to the others and be like, they're mean. I don't know how to talk to them. They're being mean.
Are these ugly dogs?
There's something wrong with your dog.
Hey,
don't
do you say that? Do you say that, Cadaver? Are those ugly dogs? Do you say that?
I whisper it to Gwen.
Saint is gonna elbow him so hard.
He's gonna fall forward.
He's actually like, are those ugly dogs?
Basically. What do you guys want? Why are you here?
Well, we own these caves. These caves are ours. So, like, we're the king of the caves. Someone like shouts, like, we're the best people in the caves. Like, kobolds rule the caves. And like everyone's like, again, echoing those things. You know.
You draw the pretty pictures?
Oh no, those are just human stuff. Oh. We are the ones that own the caves.
Oh,
we were here when the Black Dragon was here, and then the people after the Black Dragon.
Oh, so were there more of you? Because you seem kind of slim in numbers.
You can like see it's like we're maybe small, but we're mighty. As they just start like poking you with a stick.
Ow! Like, stop it!
Val's just gonna like put his hand like kind of like on Cadaver's face as he's like trying to like swat away Kobold, and he's like, stop talking.
Sorry.
Just, like,
I think Cora's gonna step forward. And she's gonna say to the leader, sounds like you have a little bit of a pest problem in your caves.
The only pest we see is you, Missy.
Well, what about the thing that's been picking off all of you? What about the thing that's been attacking travelers?
Many
sounds like you need some exterminators. That's what we do.
Who are you gonna call?
Make a persuasion check.
Wayward Wanderers. That's who you're gonna call.
Who are you gonna call?
Wayward Wanderers!
Dirty 20.
As look, as the leader comes literally up close to you, you can feel its snout, almost close to your nose, Coraline. And you're like, are you here because you think you're brave? Or because you're actually here to do a job? A lot of adventurers have traded something to come through our halls, but we will not let you just get through. Or we will make your life very short.
Well, just like any people running a business, we're here for hire.
We don't need you. Goodbye. They start poking you with the little toothpick almost sticks again.
Saint is gonna
Just the 15 of you?
He's like, we are small. My team.
Saint is gonna step forward and say, "You are great and you are mighty. We are so sorry. We are but your humble guests. We would have loved to bring you a gift. What would you like? What we have."
As you say that, 6 of the kobolds just rush to you as they just look up at you, all of them surrounding your feet, saying, as one of them just lifts his hand up, up to you, a gift. If you give us a gift, we will let you through.
What are your preferences in gifts?
Show us gift! Show us gift! Show us gift! Show us gift! We will deem it worthy if it is good enough of a gift.
Saint is gonna look at Cadaver so fast and go,
Yeah, Cadaver, you have a bunch of useless shit.
You have stuff.
fan. A local fan.
Cadaver
The pack rat.
goes through his pockets and he's just like, here's some lint and buttons.
Hard candy.
As you say that, they start hissing at you.
Okay.
They start poking your hand with the lint.
I'll take it back. Okay. He takes out a dream lily. How's this?
It's not shiny. That's just a fruit.
Okay. All right. Okay. He takes out, I think he takes out a couple platinum.
Oh. As they gather around, oh, shiny. As one of them takes it and tries it with his mouth, it's real. As they just start scrambling towards it. How many platinum do you give them?
You could have given them bronze.
5. There's 5.
5 platinums. That's
5 platinum?
That's 50 gold.
You
I want to
really-
appease these ugly dogs.
You could have given them anything.
They would have taken anything shiny. You could have just spit on a
They
bronze
would've
piece.
I'll give them 3. I'll give them 3.
Okay, 3. As you give them 3 platinum, and as I go and just talk to him and say,
It's from Cadaver's stash. It's fine.
Shh, they can hear us.
The labyrinth vibes that I'm getting from this is wonderful.
Right, I was literally just thinking that too.
I'm living for it.
I just want a D&D game where everyone's Muppets except for the adventurers. Yes, that's all I want. As
She chose down?
as one of them just, as the leader silence! And goes up towards you guys. Your gift appeases us. We will let you through, but if you die, that is not our problem. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
We promise not to die.
I don't think they care.
start laughing. Idiot! Shh! I'm trying to speak. So, you can either go through here, as he shows the opening for the other side of the mouth of the cave, or go anywhere in the tunnels. But we have traps somewhere, so if you do hit those traps, it's not a fault. You're just dumb. And then they just start laughing again, humans and tieflings alike.
If they're like traps that were up in that entrance hallway, then I don't think we have much to worry about. You should really work on like your placement.
They kind of stop and just look like at you. Are you insulting our traps?
No, she's not. No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I was giving advice for better trapping other people.
Your traps are great. I almost fell for all of them.
Uh-huh.
We are great at doing traps. That is our best thing.
Keep them as they are. Don't make them any better. They're perfect.
Uh-huh.
You cannot fix perfection. I like you, Platinum Man.
Yeah, Platinum Man. Yeah.
So, have fun. Go everywhere you like, but don't come bother us again. Be gone.
Val, before they leave, Val's gonna approach the leader and just kind of be like, so any information you want to give us before we traverse deeper into these caves that maybe would give us an advantage? Let us know what we're up against.
Bodies. A lot of skeletons. Oh, we don't know. But everything came after the Black Dragon, and it's been tearing us off little by little. Also the lizard folk, all some dumb adventurers have come and tried to kill it.
So you don't know what it is?
Nope! It's a monster, right? And it is scary.
Right, well.
But if you get to win it, we will be forever in your favor. And maybe we will do you a favor as well.
Alright. Well then, I guess the only thing left is to wish us luck.
Ha!
And he's gonna
Not a chance! As they go and go towards the go up to the watchtowers. To the watchtower! Detritus! Beware! As they just start shouting that. Like, as you are now alone in the huge mouth of the cave.
Merlin's gonna turn to her party and she's gonna be like, I was trying to get us paid. A paid job. And instead it cost us 3 platinum, so maybe you guys should listen to me next time.
It cost Cadaver 3 platinum.
Exactly, my money.
Whatever.
Okay.
Those ugly dogs wouldn't shut up, I just wanted to make them shut up.
So,
Gwen's
3 platinum worth of shutting up?
Gwen's gonna take her shield off of her back and she's gonna like just put it on and just be like, maybe we should just make haste.
So, where do you guys want to go? So there was, from the original place that you came from, there was a cavern going that way, like straight forward, but you chose to go to the right. And there's also a cave going straight forward from the opposite side of where you came from, if that makes sense.
The other end of the room?
Yeah, the other end of the room.
Should we follow that round? Because they said we could take either route.
I think we might want to backtrack and go the other way, because they clearly don't know what's going on, and I don't think they would set up camp close by to whatever is picking them off.
Good shot.
Okay. So you go back?
Mm-hmm. And down the other route.
As you go back towards where you came from, you now noticing the little shitty watchtowers, you just hear like scurrying up above the walls as you go through, stepping over the traps as you go towards towards where the next kind of room is. As you go there, the air seems to shift a little. Not that it's any cleaner or lighter in any way, but you do see a statue. This statue seems to be very old, as it has almost like a bowl that is holding where you would guess people would place down offerings, anything like that. So if any of you want to make a religion check, perception check, investigation check,
I'll make a
either one of those. Religion? Okay, just make any of those checks that you'd like. Okay.
Well, never mind.
That's a 15.
15? Okay.
Wait,
what was it?
What were the choices? Religion or nature?
No, my love. So it was a religion, investigation, or perception.
I'll go with perception. It's 11.
Okay. 11. Okay. So religion,
Religion, I got a 19.
19. Val? What
I
did you
also got
roll?
an 11 in perception.
Perception. Blue? Coraline?
I got a 10 in perception.
No
Hey,
problem.
we all suck.
All of you are kind of looking around as the three of you that rolled lower than 15. You guys just notice, kind of what seems to be very dead flowers. It seems to be like carcasses of like animals, some like things that people would offer to gods of what seems like the old age. It just this statue is incredibly old, and none of you can really recognize it or see any significance to it. It feels just out of place in this cave. Saint, since you rolled quite high on religion, you can't quite place which god this might be. You have a feeling this god has to do something with merchants, as you are kind of placing it together with Innswood and how it is a merchant city, as this is quite an old statue of some kind of deity. But you can't quite place who it is, but you definitely sense it's very old. It's linked to merchants, but it's probably a lost, forgotten old god that maybe has a new name now that has been rebirthed in some new way. Cadaver. As the rest of them are looking through the and just perusing around the statue, you're kind of like touching it as you suddenly find your fingers kind of going through something at the back, as if you feel like a breeze or a draft coming towards your fingers behind this statue.
Ooh, he's gonna see where that breeze is coming from.
Okay, you step around, and as you just again trace your fingers down, and they just go in a bit where it kind of feels someone's carved a little hole at the back. Do you try to do anything?
I want him to put his hand in, but
I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm gonna make a joke. I can't go.
No. PG-13. PG-13. Oh gosh.
Listen, we're all thinking it. We don't have to say it.
Cadaver will put.
He will open. He will push. He will pull.
Push. Yes.
He will shift. There are so many words you can use.
You said it's a hole, so I'm thinking, whatever. How
You don't
describe it
have
for
to
me,
think.
Hulda.
Oh my gosh.
Good,
As
thank God.
you get a grip of what seems to be something to push, you kind of feel it shift. So many words you can use, guys. Yeah? Shift under your palm as you feel it kind of
Someone
hear like this little
write
click.
fan fiction of Cadaver in this statue. Put it up.
Fuck right off. As you push it, and you hear like a click, and you see this really neat door. There's not really a door there, but there's like an opening.
Hey guys, I found something neat. I found something neat, everyone.
You guys
Come
all
look
see
at it.
this. You guys all see this. As you guys were like looking at the statue, you just see like Cadaver just pushing it to the side and just seeing, revealing this opening.
Okay.
Cool little door. Should we go through?
Sure.
Okay. We go through this.
Should we
and
not?
something bad happens. I will
Blame
blame
me.
you, Cadaver.
You can, yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, Val's gonna look
100%.
over at Saint and be like, Cadaver's always to blame, right?
Yeah.
Rule number 1.
Exactly. Scapegoat. Let's go now.
Gwen's gonna
Never
just,
walks in.
as she's gonna just like before Cadaver goes in, she's gonna be like, "Good job."
Thank you.
Okay.
Before they go in, Saint will stop in front of the statue where there was the offering
Mm-hmm.
a bowl and leave a silver.
Good.
Ooh, big brain, big
Big
brain. You
brain.
came today and you had your brain turned on.
Yeah.
Turned on, baby. I can't stop.
well, I was into that one.
We're all children. Somebody grab the kitty leashes. We need to be kept in line.
All right.
Oh my god.
Gosh, you guys are the worst. I love you. As you guys go in one by one in a little line through the secret tunnel, I'm guessing you Cadaver in the front.
Yeah.
Okay. As you Cadaver step in, there is, because it was still daylight when you guys started traveling through the forest and through the swamp. You see in the middle some spiral staircase, as some light, some like beautiful light is trickling down it, as it is almost making it cascade down, giving the room the light you need for your dark vision to properly work. As you see that this is a tomb.
Ooh.
It doesn't
Me and
seem
Rhea
like
had opposite reactions.
Yeah, I called it, yeah.
as you guys go into this tomb, you see that it is incredibly old. Probably as old as that statue back there, as there are different kinds of deities kind of pointing in different directions. If any of you want to make a perception or investigation check, I can let you do that.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 20, baby!
Absolutely,
That was
okay.
Inception.
So, nat 20, Cadaver?
13. For
13.
investigation.
Coraline?
18.
18.
Nice.
Investigation or perception?
Perception.
Perception.
Perception 17.
Perception 17. Vane?
Nat 20.
Nat 20 on
Investigation.
investigation. Okay,
Hell
so
yeah, baby.
two of you got nat 20's investigation. Sorry, Cadaver, remind me, investigation or perception? What did you roll for?
Investigation.
Investigation. You got a 13, was it?
13. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the two of you got perception. Okay. So, the two of you that roll perception, as you are walking around this tomb, you notice that this is more than 100 years old. Maybe even 600. It is old. You kind of just lightly, just to check, just kind of try to push the openings of the tombs, but nothing's really budging, as the dust and leaves and history and the almost the memories of a time long forgotten kind of gently is just surrounding your fingers. As you look around the ornate statues, the two of you, as you're just looking around, can see that the statues do kind of move. It seems like there are 4 of them. As you kind of move a bit, you see the spiral staircase that goes up. Definitely, you suggest goes up to the surface. But you don't know quite where it would lead. But you could maybe guess.
Are the 4 statues all different from each other? Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I can explain. So
No, they're different deities. right?
Yeah, they're kind of you would think that maybe there would be different deities. Again, you don't know which deity this probably is. If Saint even said that this was a merchant deity because she was the only one who rolled religion, I don't know if she shared it with the rest of the group. But you definitely see the one by the opening that you came through is wearing a very simple dress. She is carrying a ship in one hand and pointing her arm in the other direction. On the other side, gosh.
Real quick, so are we, like, when we walk in, are the statues, like, on either side? Like, the 4 statues?
So 2 are, like, opposite each other, and 2 are opposite each other.
So, like, a square formation?
Yeah.
Or, like a cross?
Cross formation, yes, thank you.
Okay,
so
and
I should have made a picture for you guys,
room?
I'm sorry.
No,
they're
okay.
at the edge of the room. So the edge. So they're at the edge of the room. So the one from the
So they're on the walls?
No, they're on top of some of the tombs.
Okay.
Thank you. Just keep asking so I can.
So there's like stone, like sarcophagi type, like tomb, like things laying around. Okay, like you see in older.
There are like 8 on each side, and then there are 3 and then 3. There are a lot of tombs, but they're like all standing, kind of on top of each, like one of the tombs on each side. As the one from the opening,
or like a crypt, like it's just like a place where,
tomb,
like, yeah, or like a mausoleum, like they'd have like the family mausoleums where they'd have like the multiple stone like crypts, like in it.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you.
Thank you. As the opening from the one from the opening of where you came from is, wearing a dress, holding a ship in her well, it doesn't really matter, but her left arm, and she's pointing just away from her. The one on the let's say that she's north.
Okay.
West, which is this side from me. West is a man who is he has a long beard. He looks older. He is wearing more travel kind of clothes, as he is carrying what looks like wheat. And he is pointing again away from him. The one to the east is a small child carrying a lamb, again pointing away from her. And the one towards the south is a young man who is carrying weapons on his back and a bow in one arm, pointing again away from him. All of them are kind of pointing, like, not quite forward. They're kind of like cross. Some of them are like pointing backwards. They're kind of in zigzag formations.
They kind of, how do they seem to move? Like, is it like is it like one of those things where it's like a painting where like the eyes seem to follow you?
It's kind of like no, it's kind of like a
Okay. So they're
like
literally like turning with us. Okay.
Yes. So the 2 of you, they rolled the nat 20 on investigation. As the rest of you are kind of more looking at all of the, the tombs and the statues and what they're wearing and how they look, the 2 of you notice something very different. Your eyes, almost simultaneously, both of you, as you roll both the nat 20, go towards something at the wall on the opposite side of where you come from. Both of you, Val and Saint, go towards it as you kind of brush away from it, and it is a stone that is a different color from all of the other stones. It's a bit reddish. It seems to have some sort of mechanism or a handle or something that would open it. But there is no actual lock. As 2 of you notice that, as you kind of try to get your fingers through it, you can't really quite open it. You're trying to find if there's any key or locks or anything. It doesn't look like it is either. But as you turn around and look on the floor, there is a carving of what looks like a very, very old illustration of a compass. So, what do you guys do?
Val's gonna kind of turn to Saint after seeing all this and be like, well, looks like we've got a puzzle on our hands. You any good at these?
I sure can give it a try. You want to help?
I'll follow your lead.
So
And he's gonna pull out like his notebook and like a pencil just to like take notes of things like that they try and stuff like
John and
keep track.
little relationship.
Absolutely, I love it.
You guys can also,
Here we go.
talk to each other. You guys are 5 people.
Yeah.
Talk to each other. What do you guys do?
So Saint is gonna probably mention to the rest of the group that like this stone opens. We don't know to what. But there's this compass on the floor and all these statues. So maybe if we try and move the statues, see if they move, could unlock the stone.
Okay. Gwen's pretty stupid, so a lot of the things I'm going to be suggesting here are not things that Gwen will be suggesting, it will be me. Okay, so...
I feel like when it comes to puzzles and riddles, I would allow you to speak outside of your character, as I feel it's kind of unfair. They'll be like, I know the answer, but my character wouldn't. So I would be maybe creative in the way that your character would figure this out, or just try to speak to each other about it.
Okay.
Well, okay, so was Val one of the people who noticed that like the statues would move?
I would say
no, that was
the
was
one.
the
yeah, it was the one.
perception,
You
so
guys,
it's-
you guys 3, yeah, perception people realized
I
that
rolled
you
perception.
guys went.
I thought you rolled investigation.
Oh, investigation.
I rolled a nat 20 on perception.
I rolled investigation.
I thought you rolled investigation. So I'm gonna retrack. Val, you'll be the one that noticed all of the stones and how they moved and the compass. Saint, you're the one who notices the stone. Yeah, the thing on the wall. So just to make that clear, not that it really matters, but just to make that clear. So sorry,
Right.
I thought you rolled investigation.
That's okay. No. I rolled a nat 20 either way, so. But I did roll. My perception is +8, and my investigation's only +4, so I went with
Gotcha.
perception.
No worries.
So,
Yeah.
Saint is gonna turn to Val and be like, there's this compass, and if only there was like, this looks like a lock. If we could find a key, like solve a puzzle, maybe, do you think, did something come to your attention?
He's gonna like look over at the statues and be like, 4 statues, 4 points of the compass. He's gonna be like, well, the statues seem to move with you. I'm not sure exactly how, but maybe if we get them all pointing at the 4 points of the compass, maybe that'll do something?
Or if there's a pattern that the statues are moving, if we move the compass or something and try and move
The
it
compass
in the
is
direction
not
that
movable. Sorry, let
It's
me
like-
do that straight. The compass is just so it's just
Like a stone
ingrained
carving?
in.
Okay.
Yes, in stone carving. It's pretty
so
much
it's
like
just
a.
telling us which way that they're pointing and stuff, basically.
So
and
it's pretty
which-
much saying north, south, east, west.
east west. The key on the wall that they were talking about, what is that kind of key there? I was writing notes, so I wasn't really.
So
super-
there's no key to the wall.
Mhm.
There is just like an opening. Like if you try to like open, there's nothing. There's no lock on it. There is nothing. It's just that the stone is redder than the rest, so it's different, and it has a tiniest little handle that could have been easily missed.
It clearly
Is there
looks like
something-
it looks like it should be able to open, but there's no visible way to open it.
Okay.
Sorry, Stevie.
Is there something in the middle of the compass?
No, just like a circle. Just like it is just a very old design carving of a compass.
Okay. All right.
Again, from what you can guess from the deity outside, that this is probably just symbolizing merchants and travel.
Yeah,
Saint.
'cause you've got. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Vane?
Where are the statues pointing again? Like, are they pointing to each other?
So, they're kind of pointing in separate directions. So, the girl is pointing away from you guys, so her back is towards the wall. The woman is pointing towards the opposite side of the wall, so towards you guys. The old man is pointing a kind of like to the side, as the younger man is also kind of pointing towards the older man. So they're kind of like mismatched.
No.
Do they all move in unison with each other, or do they move individually?
Separately. Individually.
Okay. All right.
Okay, maybe it's because they're merchants, maybe it's working in order of how trade is done. Maybe. So you've got the farmer, the hunter, the sailor, and the I don't know what else.
The weapon.
No.
There's weapons.
Lambs. No. The people who work with sheep.
Shepherds.
Shepherds.
Yeah. So maybe it's like order of trade
Or farmers.
or something.
Possibly.
Potentially.
Potentially. Val's gonna try and get more information. So he's gonna walk up to the what is the closest statue to him currently? He was over by the wall, where the stone was.
So the one there is the man holding with the bow and the weapons. The young man.
Okay. He's gonna walk over and he's going to just walk in a slow circle. Can he walk like fully around the statue?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna walk in a slow circle like fully around the statue. Just to kind of see, like, does it move? Is there anything like around the statue, like carvings or anything that would give him a hint?
Okay. You can, as you trying, there's nothing really like carvings or any messages. You just find it kind of moving. You don't hear any clicks. You just hear like a as you're just moving it around. As it moves quite easily.
Okay,
Oh,
so he
you
can
can
like
move it.
physically move it?
Yeah, you
Or
can.
does it move
No,
on
not. It kind of like again kind of moves like this.
Yeah,
like
but
a little
it's
ballerina.
Val turning it. Like, can
Yeah,
Val
he
turn
moving it because he was just gonna walk around like not touching it. He was gonna walk because you said they were kind of moving on
Yeah,
their own.
sorry. No, they're not moving on their own. Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear. So they're not moving on their own. You can.
They
move
can
it.
move.
Okay, right.
Okay, I got you.
Sorry.
I got you.
Okay,
All
you
right.
can move them.
That's okay. You're good.
separately. Yes. So if you
Okay.
turn one of them, the other ones don't turn.
Okay. He's gonna turn him so he's pointing in the same direction as the compass on the floor. Like whichever point he would like correspond to.
So can you explain that one more time?
He would kind of already be pointing that. So you're aiming him to just point inwards, but he's already pointing inwards because he's pointing at the old man who's perpendicular to him.
Then he'd point him the opposite way, like pointing like towards the direction. So like the compass is on the floor. Would he be east or west?
He's
Or
south.
north or
The
south?
man is south.
Okay. He's gonna turn him so that his finger is pointing south. So like the compass would be, if you looked at the
With
compass
him.
and looked south, it would show him like he would be pointing that direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
Can I suggest
he's
something?
gonna-
Absolutely.
Maybe pointing them all towards the door might unlock it.
Maybe. Give it a try.
You want to try
Okay.
that?
Gwen's gonna go to, I guess, the woman, the ship, and she's gonna turn towards the door.
Okay. And
Val will
who's
turn
the man, the soldier, who goes to the little girl with the lamb, and who goes to the old man with the wheat.
Or we'll go to the little girl.
Okay. Wheat. As Saint, you're kind of standing maybe by the small kind of door. You, as all of you kind of like turn them towards the door, nothing really happens.
I think it's order of trade. I think the wheat should point at the so the old man should point at the child should point at the hunter, and the hunter should then point at the sailor. Because it's wheat for the animals who are then killed by the hunter, who then are sold on ships, right? On trade.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
Okay, do you want to try that?
We can try that. Yep.
I think it's the order
Okay,
of trade.
so do you want to explain just one more time, and everyone where they're
So,
standing?
Quick, before you re-explain, Vane just messaged that they can't see or hear me.
Okay. Do you want to just jump in and jump out, Vane?
I'll jump in.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Ben
will do it. Yep.
Castaway.
Can you see in here, Stevie, yet?
Wait, Venus.
God,
Hello.
you.
Oh, hello.
Good now.
Okay,
Welcome.
go ahead.
Welcome back.
Okay.
So, do you want to explain one more time? All of you standing where you are. Explain what you're doing.
Okay, so, the old man pointing at the child.
Mm-hmm.
The child pointing at the hunter, so the young man.
Mm-hmm.
The young man pointing to the ship.
Yeah.
And I think I'm unsure with the woman whether she should point at the door or whether she should point back at the old man, so it's like a circuit in that sense. I think old man. Go old man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing quite happens.
What
Can I
about with
point
her
her
pointing
towards
at
the
the door? Yeah.
You point towards the door. There is a silence, followed by another silence, followed by that's not quite.
Yeah,
I think,
okay.
but I want to say that was really big brain moment. That was very clever though.
Right.
I just
It was
want to
worth
tell
a
you
shot.
that was a very
That was
very
very
clever
clever,
shot. I'm
Can
just
we
giving
circle
you
back
that,
around
like-
and just trying to point them in the directions of the compass and see if that does anything?
Sure.
We can
Okay.
try.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want
We
to
just-
explain what you guys are doing one more time?
I guess we're just pointing them inwards then, I guess, because if this compass is in the middle, it's just
Oh,
point them inwards. Right?
pointing them
It would be
inwards,
outwards, right?
not outwards.
Because pointing in the direction
Oh, right, in the direction.
Well,
Yeah, okay,
like-
got it.
and pointing like south, east, west, north.
We could try inwards too, though.
Yeah, we could just
Okay.
keep spinning these bad boys around
Spinning
until
around.
something
So
happens.
so which one are you trying first? Inwards or outwards?
Outwards.
Outwards.
As you all, where you've been standing, like, point them there. You wait for a second. And then Saint, you hear,
Oh, that was it. Oh, you got it right. Oh, I'm so sorry. I ruined your idea earlier. That's my bad.
Oh, that's fine. We can go through multiple. Well, we don't know if the door's open yet. We just sort of click. Maybe we have to do something else.
Oh shit.
So,
Okay,
Saint, you
do
heard it. Are you gonna go try in the door?
Saint's gonna be like, wait, I heard something, and go towards the door and try to open it carefully.
you open it carefully. This, like, dust kind of hits your face. Not poisonous dust, just it's old. So dust hits your face. As you kind of yak it away as you open it, and you see something in it.
Roll for perception. What do I see? Ooh.
You see something shiny, you think? I'm gonna tell you, you see something shiny, you think.
We have to go and get it, baby.
Do I?
Val's gonna call out and be like, "What did you find?"
Shines. I'm not quite sure. And she's gonna take her one of her weapons and look
Mhm.
if she can just move the dust around to see what it is.
Yeah, you see that some kind of, it seems like armor. You're not quite sure.
Gwen's like, "Emma."
Hello?
It looks like, I think, armor, and she's gonna go and reach for it.
Mm-hmm. You reach for it, and you find a chain shirt, like a chainmail shirt. But as you look at it more towards the light, you see that it's not made of actual normal steel or metal, as it is quite easily seen it is made of mithril.
I know!
So it is a mithril chain, like a mithril chainmail. Or chain
Really?
shirt.
Like,
Chain shirt.
it's super lightweight and basically indestructible. It's expensive.
Me too. Saint's gonna turn around and like kind of like take whatever dust is left and go. You think this fit me? Yeah. Like, does anybody?
Shiny. That's pretty.
Hold on, would Gwen recognize what kind of armor this is?
Absolutely. It's a chain shirt. It's a mithril chain shirt.
She's
I'm gonna put the link in your.
She's literally
Wayward.
like just straight up, just like staring at it, and she's like, "That's mithril armor."
How big is it?
It's magical armor. Very easy to wear. Very, very good. It's very, very, very good. It's very good.
Cadaver's gonna go up to Saint and like whisper in her ear, like give her a nudge and be like, "You should give it to Gwen."
Gwen armor already.
She's gonna go, you sure? She doesn't seem that excited. She says it loud enough for Gwen to hear, like, she doesn't seem that excited about it.
I think she's gonna
she's just gonna breathe very heavily. What is Val's and Coraline's AC?
13, baby. Or wait, it might be 14 now. Hold on. No, it's still 13.
Coraline's got studded armor now, right? Have you
Yeah,
added
she
that
has
to the inventory?
15 now.
Gwen's gonna look at it and she's just gonna like
Think about it. You can't stab Val again if you do that. You can't punch the bit.
His face isn't gonna be covered up. It's just a chainmail
gonna
shirt.
look at Val and just then point to the armor and be like, "This may be useful for you down here."
He's gonna kind of like look at it and look at her and just kind of like, oh, he really doesn't want to take anything from her right now. But also, he's like, I could very well die very easily.
Saint is gonna step to Val and just like shove it in his arms and like slap him behind the head, like, put it on.
Ow!
We got other things to do.
If you go into D&D Beyond, Kai, and just go in inventory and search up what I sent in the Discord chat, you'll probably find it, equip it, click on it. You'll be good. So yeah, found a little treasure. As you're in the tomb mausoleum kind of thing, you still have the stairs, so you could go up if you'd like, or you could go back.
Well, the stairs probably just go up to the surface, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
I feel
So
like
it's
we
a
need to go
mithril
deeper
chain
into the
shirt?
tunnel. It's a mithril chain shirt, yeah.
Chain shirt.
Added.
How, like, is it a long, like, walk towards, like, the surface? Or, like, would we, like, if we could, like, go and check it out, we can still come back without wasting too much time?
No, it seems like it's quite short, like up. You can see like some kind of door up there.
You could use your flying boots to just fly up there.
Yeah.
You can just use the stairs. You can just use the stairs.
Or just pop up, go zip zap, up down.
Zip zap.
But I just...
Or...
I'm so used to them.
This is a side note, guys, but we're going... So if Holder's built like a dungeon, that means there's going to be multiple rooms and we cannot check out every single one of them. Like,
That's really
it
true.
is not physically possible.
Yeah, we're trying to get further in and not go back up.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I would love to explore every inch of this dungeon, but...
Okay.
We'll come
Well,
back later. We'll 100% it. We'll get an achievement. It'll be good.
Exactly.
A little
Completion is
like
so...
the Skyrim like
Yeah.
sound when you complete a mission. But as you guys then go back through the statue, we're going to do a little art break. As you guys go get water, get snacks. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Please just enjoy the beautiful artwork everyone has contributed in the Discord and on social media. We appreciate and love you a lot, and we'll see you in 10 minutes time. Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back from our beautiful, lovely break. So, from where we left off, the party found a mithril chain shirt in a what looks like a tomb with loads of statues as they figured out a little puzzle and went back through where the statue was with the offering, where Saint left a silver coin in the bowl. As they go back through where they can feel quite safe there, so you can either guys rest there for a bit or just continue going. As you, Val, as you kind of put it on, it's a bit heavy on you.
He's gonna try and, like, put the shirt on, and, like, the minute he, like, puts it on, he's like, oh, this is a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna be. And he tries to, like, move around a little bit, and he's like, this isn't gonna work for me. He's like, no. So he, like, pulls it back over. He does that little, because there's no graceful way to take off chainmail.
No.
So he tries, and, like, he's, like, trying, and he's like, oh, no, okay. And so he's like, oh, damn it. So he's gonna, like, do the little, like, shimmy thing.
Yeah.
And he's gonna try and do it quickly, so, like, it's not a spectacle. It's probably gonna get caught up on his horns, and he's going to struggle hardcore for a minute.
Same has probably noticed, and it's just not playing.
I think
Staring,
everyone's
not helping.
noticed.
It's the opposite of when you put on like really tight jeans when you do the jean stance.
Yeah,
But
he's
it's
like
the
trying to
opposite
like get it
of
off,
just
and he's like,
getting-
no. And he's just like swearing like in infernal, like under his breath, trying to get it off of his horns. And when he finally disconnects it, he's just like, and he just like smooths his hair out, and then he like holds the chain shirt back out to Saint, and he's gonna be like, "That's not gonna work for me."
No, you're very picky. You're not okay. And she's just gonna put it away.
He's gonna be like, "It doesn't match my shoes."
Put it
Saint."
away.
Put it
Yeah.
away. I'll make a quick buck out of it when we're out of here.
A quick buck?
Quick buck, a dollar and a half.
A dollar?
A dollar?
Give us
I'll
some
have enough to buy
money.
chicken nuggets. I'll have enough to buy chicken nuggets, okay? That's what
Chicken
matters.
nuggies. Chicken nuggies. Probably dino nuggies here in D&D.
Oh,
I know.
as
Of
long as
course.
they're not dragon nuggies.
Dragon nuggies.
No.
And
No.
so, do you guys go back through where the kobolds were, or do you guys rest there for a bit? Like, what do you guys want to do?
I guess we go back.
I
to
think
where
we should continue.
keep go. Yeah,
on.
there's nothing we need to rest up for. You know, unless Val needs to take a quick minute from his excursion.
Tell everybody I'm on my way.
He's got
And
stamina,
I
baby. He's
would
good.
walk 500 miles.
I think real quick before they leave the tomb, I think Cadaver's gonna kneel down and like touch the earth and just like whisper kind of like a multitude of like thanks and prayers to like the crypt and then head out.
Aw.
Crypt boy.
Oh,
Graveyard boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
y'all-
the crypt boy.
Y'all pray more than the paladin.
Both
It's
of us with death. It's very normal.
It's so on brand. As you guys go towards, so through where the statue was, down through the opening where you found the cobalt traps, back through the cobalt house layer thing as you hear, intruders, no! Planet boy! As it like, kill the thing! We won't push you luck! Oh, and they're just like screaming and cackling like above you as you guys
Val's just like,
I love them.
as you guys go through like the huge cobalt layer kind of thing and through another tunnel. Now as you kind of hit like the end of the tunnel, you can either go to your left or to your right.
Can I roll survival again to see which
Sure.
one would be the better path? Doesn't matter what I roll.
I think we should go straight into danger because that's where people die.
No.
That's what we want to find.
Stop.
yeah,
That's
we
a
head
fair point.
directly towards
Stop.
danger.
Absolute stop. Stop.
I'm
Well, I
not
mean, if people are
wrong.
getting taken by something, we need to go towards the danger.
We want
Danger
to
is
have
my
the
middle
element
name.
of surprise if we can. That is going to be a 17.
17. You feel like people have gone both ways. There isn't really one is more tread, the other one isn't. I'm gonna put it like that.
Both ways.
The
I know.
cat got blue, the dog got the chicken pox, out goes you. Okay, we go left.
Sorry, I'm just
Sounds
like
good to me.
yeah, that way. Okay, so you go.
Although you're doing so well
Thanks.
with all
My
the different directions
dyspraxia
stuff,
was
you're doing
like-
so good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
that way. That direction.
that.
I am so with you. As
You're doing
you
good.
go towards the left. So Gwen, are you going first? First?
I
Forward.
The tank and the
Yes.
tank in
Okay.
first.
She's the tank.
Okay. As you go, I'm gonna do this.
Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's go to the right.
Today.
So no, you can always
No,
you can
I'm
always turn around.
kidding. I'm kidding.
You can
No,
always turn around. I just
she
changed
can't-
the music, guys.
She
You can
can't
always
hear
turn
the
around.
music. She can't hear the music. Ergo.
Holden's giving us a chance. Wait.
You
No,
can
no,
go the
no.
other direction. I'm just
There's-
telling you.
No.
If
I
you
feel like
feel-
this
if
is
you
even worse
feel-
in the other direction now.
It's not in character. So
Something's
and
worse
hold
in the
on.
other direction.
And no, it could be. Or Calder's double bluffing us. She's done it
I'm
before.
I've done it
With
before.
what where we're already going.
We're
We're already
looking for
going this
danger
way.
anyway. Right, Hunan? Taz
Hunan?
agrees.
Taz says, "Oh yes, danger."
He says,
is my
do
new
you
That's
wanna,
where the
do you want to
donut-
continue that direction or do you want to go back?
No,
To
we're
the other
continuing.
direction?
It was meta. It was meta. We keep going.
Okay.
The ip dip do said left.
I would actually have given you a chance to go the other direction.
but not anymore.
No, I can still. I'm gonna
No,
wait.
we're going left. Let's go.
We're going. We're already
Go
there.
as you-
Go on, baby.
Okay. But I'm gonna tell you, you can always go in the opposite direction whenever you want.
Amazing.
As you go towards that, you feel underneath your foot a crunch. As you look down your foot. And oh, we've lost Stevie again. Vane, come in and out.
Stevie, say something.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Okay, it's fine.
Okay, everything's good. Vane can hear and see Stevie. So, you feel a crunch underneath your foot, Gwen. Do you look down?
Is it the bone? I should look down. She look down.
Bones.
Was
It's
it
a
the
bone.
bones?
Of course it is.
Well,
Easy bone.
she's gonna say to the party, she's gonna be like, I think we're on the right track.
And
Can
since
I channel divinity
Bones?
on my sword very quickly?
Yeah, I'll let you do that. How long does
Okay.
that last? An hour?
That's a minute on my sacred
That's a minute.
weapon.
Okay, no worries.
No
Okay.
worries.
As you continue going, you hear another crunch, and the rest of you, as you follow, feel the crunching and the bones shatter underneath your feet, almost so much that the ground beneath you is less stone and mud and more bones of humanoid figures just scattered
Oh, yeah.
everywhere. And Gwen,
Everyone-
as you walk in and the rest of you see what is in this cave, all of you make a wisdom save.
Oh, no.
You get guys. I'm pretty sure you get a +3 on your saves. Yep, +3 on all your saves. So add a +3. Okay. I got on my wisdom save. I rolled a 12, but I got a +9, so that's 21.
21. Okay, Coraline.
10?
10.
With the
Okay,
+3?
good to know.
Oh.
Stevie. Can
Dirty 20.
30, 20. Val.
Hold on. My brain is not comprehending. Okay, so I get a +3. Okay, I got a dirty 22.
Okay. Saint.
19.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All of you feel
Coraline's
fine.
like, I'm dead.
Coraline, I'm going to explain this to you, Coraline, because this will hit
Okay.
you the hardest.
Okay.
Were you still behind Gwen?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. As you are kind of looking down I'm just gonna change it to tense. As you kind of you were looking down at your feet. No, I think creepy was better. Sorry.
All right.
I changed my mind. Sorry. Creepy was better. As you kind of looked down and just felt the crunching underneath your feet, Coraline, and you kind of go, as you walk into the room, kind of go past Gwen and look at the room. The rest of you are like freaked out about it. You feel it in your stomach that you almost want to throw up. As you just feel sick. As around the cave are just skeletons everywhere. Hung up on walls, on the ground around you. There are bodies scattered like there is no tomorrow. There is armor and leather and things rotting like away with the flesh. There is things that have aged like you don't know how long it has been since it's been here. But you gathered that it's definitely not at the age of the Black Dragon, that there's some sense of whatever this thing is in this cave is responsible for whatever have scattered these bodies. It almost seems like the thing that is in these caves has, eaten these bodies and then used this room to just toss them like it's nothing. And the reason why I said wisdom saves just to see if this would make you sick or not. And Coraline, you're fine, but you do feel like you're about to throw up. It is a horrible and awful sight. As most of you, it chills you down to the bone.
Saint is gonna shake it off and just start. Can I roll investigation to look for the sword of son?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Did they show us what the sword looked like? They did, didn't they?
Yeah, they said it was like quite a normal kind of looking sword. That it was.
So wouldn't it be similar to the one we already seen at the house?
I think
that's
what they were kind of gesturing at. Yeah.
All right. And okay, so it would be 14.
What do you get? 14?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of look around, but don't really see anything shiny, actually. That's one thing you kind of notice. Nothing shiny or of value is on these bodies.
That's suspicious.
That's weird. That's suspicious.
Is pretty much just skeletons upon skeletons upon skeletons of different creatures, not just human. You see the skeletons of lizard folk, you see cobalt skeletons as well. You see halflings and dragonborns and tieflings and Asimar, like of any race. You definitely think that adventurers upon adventurers have tried to fight this thing, whatever it is in the caves, and have yet to succeed. And this is what remains of a lost, forgotten hero.
Maybe we should turn around. Maybe we should just... Actually, guys, you know what? I think this is above our pay grade. We're just gonna tap out here.
Is it just a room? Are there any other tunnels out?
Yes, so there is one, of course, the one you came out of.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one... So if you came out this way, there's one on the right of you.
Gwen's gonna point towards it and just go, I guess we go deeper? Caroline, are you okay?
She's not like actively throwing up, right? She's just like sick to herself.
No, she just feels sick to you. It's just it hit you the hardest.
Okay.
She's also like down more level, so it's just like more like bones.
Oh yeah.
Like we're all kind of like up above it in that sense. She's like closer to all of it. She's like,
Daver's gonna kneel down silently. Like he's not gonna say anything, but like him kneeling down is like, just get on my back, like that kind of thing. If she wants to hop on again.
I think she's not gonna say anything because when you're super sick and you're like, if I open my mouth, it's just
Oh, puke.
over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So she's just gonna be like, she's gonna like wave him away and be like,
Okay.
just gonna go.
Everyone content moving forward then?
Yeah, so.
Same, just to like say yes, she'll simply like activate her Crimson Right on her crossbow.
Okay.
Mm.
I guess we're going further.
Yes.
Here we go.
Deeper into the caves, the bones still crunching underneath your boots as you go towards the opening of the next cave. You find it a bit bigger and wider than the other openings that you've encountered as you stumble upon a larger room. You don't really see much of interest, except in one of the corners, you see robes of some sorts as someone seems to be almost heaving a bit. Just
is it that
trying
lizard
to get the.
folk?
You want to go and see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
You go and you see that it is what looks like a shaman and lizard folk, as it seems to have been there for a week, still just catching his last breath. As he kind of looks at you, Gwen, are you a dream?
no, we're real. I'm real. We can get you out of here. Are you Tarian?
Taran, yes, have. My brethren, have they, come to help? Again, just heaving, trying to get his breath.
Yeah. Can I lay on hands, heal him?
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's immediately gonna like rub her hands together, like much a quick prayer, and her hands are gonna start glowing gold, and then she's just gonna kind of take his hands to heal his.
Okay.
How many points, HP points was he on, and how many should I
Like
give him?
1.
I'll give him a solid 15.
Gotcha. As you lay on hands, as you see his wounds start to heal, his breath start to be more clear and less shallow, as he kind of steadies himself up, still kind of weak and weary. He kind of looks at all of you. Though his skin is quite, green, it's still a paler grayish one, as if he's been down here for way too long, missing the sunlight. As he looks at all of you and says, "Well, are you here to save me or to kill whatever is down here?"
We're
So
multitasking.
you don't. A bit of both.
Well, that is very kind of you. He kind of coughs and tries to sit back up. He kind of looks frightened as you walk in. I forgot to tell you. As you walked into this bigger room, there are 2 openings, one to the left and one to the right. One to the left, kind of in the corner of the mouth, and then another one kind of in the middle. The one to the left is like in the corner of the cave. The one to the right is like in the middle of the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get more clearance, and he's like next to like a corner of it on the right hand side. Yes, on the right hand side of the cave. As he is kind of looking towards the left mouth of the cave, as he if you want one piece of advice to you travelers, it's please do not go there thinking that you know what you're up against.
Do you know what
What
we
are
are
we
up
up against?
I have not seen a creature like this in a very, very long time. It is almost like... It's hard to explain. It is like seeing death in the flesh.
That's reassuring.
What did it do to you?
It kind of like caused like a lot. There's things I've never seen a monster do. I do not want to relive it if I can.
And it just left you alone in here?
No, I ran away. I hid until it thought I was dead. To be honest, I almost was.
Okay.
I've been hiding in this cave trying to figure out the way to do this, but I'm afraid I am not strong enough.
Do you think that you'll be able to make it if I give you the directions to head? There's a small kobold village. And from there it's easy.
I traded one of my bracers for them to get me through. I did not want to disappoint my brethren coming back empty-handed.
Okay.
What were you looking for?
I was trying to kill the monster that has been killing all of my brethren and the kobolds and all the adventurers in the city next to it.
Do you know how we can kill it?
With luck.
We have some of that. I mean, like, we've been very fortunate. Listen, if you come out of this cave, take the next entrance straight out, and from there, don't go to the pathway opposite. It will be a door to your right, and then follow it straight down, and then you should be straight back by the kobold village.
He kind of like nods and like, all right.
Tell them the
I'll
platinum
do
man
that, but
said it was okay to pass through. It's okay.
kind of laughs like, I've not heard of the platinum man, but
It's me.
Oh, is it because you have so much of jewelry on your horns?
I gave them a bit of platinum. They think I'm pretty cool for it. Glad you're okay. And Cadaver pats him.
You could have given them a simple gold, but you give them platinum. That is very, very ballsy of you.
Yeah, they're ugly dogs. And,
He's very
know.
dumb.
The dogs? The things?
No, the
ugly
kobolds.
dog?
Yeah, no, they're dumb. Real dumb.
No.
That was
Yes,
fake platinum.
As you
a while ago.
as he kind of like laughs a bit, like I'll do that and tell my brethren of your bravery, but be careful if you want to look around the rest of the caves. There's a lot to explore, but that, as he kind of points towards the mouth of the cave on the left-hand side, that is where you find all death itself. As he kind of like, again, after saying that, kind of gets up, kind of dusts a bit, looks at all of you like and gives you a very knowing nod, with the highest respect that a shaman could give, as he nods and smiles and goes back where you guys came from, as you are now alone in this cave. If any of you want to make a perception or investigation check, you may.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do an investigation. But like, quick question. I know he just left, but like, just before he leaves completely, would it be dumb to be
Absolutely.
like, hey, could you describe the beast, and is it a dragon?
If it were
I
a dragon,
do-
he would
do
have
you
told us
Tried
it was
to
a
get him
dragon.
to describe it.
He straight up would have told us it was a dragon. If he knew what creature it was, he would have
Okay,
told
so
us.
he just said death because it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does it. He doesn't know.
Perfect. I
Dirty
just wanted to
20
make sure.
for.
I got a dirty
sorry.
20 as well on perception. Oh, sorry.
20, okay, perception, and that's okay. So 20 on perception. What did you get, Stevie?
Investigation,
20 on
dirty 20. Yeah.
Investigation thing. Cool. Coraline? Did you roll at all, my love?
Oh, I thought you said Gwen for some reason.
No,
anyway,
no. That's okay.
I was
You were
like,
fully
she's waiting now.
there.
I got a 14 perception.
14, no worries. Val?
13 in perception.
13. Saint.
And I got 21 in investigation.
Okay. All of you that rolled above an 18, you see on the right-hand side of the cave, in one of the corners, opposite from where the shaman was sitting, you see, like, past some what looks like boulders, you do see another tunnel that seemed to be hidden from the rest of the view. Seems a bit more, doesn't seem as man-made or creature-made as the rest.
Okay.
To try it.
Okay.
I mean, we could keep exploring the dungeon, but I feel like we could do that with more ease if we kill the monster first. If we survive.
What if we find more
we might all
things to
die.
help us in the dungeon?
I mean,
It's like the first place we went to.
It's a dungeon, so I wouldn't think that it's going to be a very easy little freebie thing of just a couple puzzles here and there. There will be other
encounters potentially.
Maybe we should do it while we're still all on good health.
That's what I was thinking. Because we've also got like none of us have used any of our spell slots or anything. Oh, my channel divinity would have run out by now.
Yeah, it has.
Yep.
I'm just going to tell you guys, you don't have to rush this. You don't have to rush to get to the monster. There are other things in this dungeon that you guys can explore, but now you know where it is.
Okay.
I vote for looking around some more.
You got me all hyped up for some combat.
Yeah,
I guess we'll explore some more.
Just a little bit. Like
just the way it's inevitable, just a little bit.
Fine.
Let's just
Fine.
not use any
Something
spell
cool.
slots or anything.
Let's just not fight anything.
Let's just not mind anyway.
And we'll just stay in good
Yeah.
Buddha, don't smile like that.
Fight anything.
Buddha, don't smile like that.
Or we could fight something.
No, I just thought Kiri was really cute. Sorry, that's just me loving you.
Fine. You guys roll all your intelligence rolls. I'll just look at my -1 intelligence and be like, yeah, this is fun.
We haven't rolled at all yet.
Yes, you have investigation. Investigation is intelligence.
I've made you choose investigation or perception.
Religion.
I've been quite
intelligence.
nice about that.
Okay, do you guys want to go to the monster, or do you want to go?
I'm the only one who wants to go to the monster, so we'll go look at the weird.
Should we search around after the monster, or after the monster? Are we just gonna like leave?
Well, we could search around after the monster. It's a matter of whether or not we can find some things that might help us kill the monster first.
That is a very good point. I think we should look around.
So, my question.
Sorry.
So, do you want to go through the secret tunnel or the obvious tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Which one is the one where the monster is?
Not
the obvious
secret.
one?
No,
not the secret or the obvious
the
one.
secret one is in the right-hand side one.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, there
let's
are
go to the
two.
secret one.
There are two tunnels on the right-hand side. So there's one in the middle, and then there's one in the corner. The secret tunnel is in the corner. There's another obvious one in the middle.
Whichever one
So
the
just
monster
kind of-
is not in, we'll go to that one. The secret.
So that's either secret or obvious tunnel on the right-hand side.
The secret.
Secret tunnel. It is. Secret tunnel. As you go through the secret tunnel, it seems a bit smaller than the rest of the tunnels, as it feels a bit more made by nature and kind of natural causes. As you almost find yourself like trotting through some water, some just like you find some roots kind of as you brush against your hands and the tip of your hair and horns as you go through the tunnel. It feels a lot longer than the rest of the tunnels you have been walking through before. As you enter, I'm thinking, who's in the front?
We'll be in the front this time.
Sorry, who?
Yeah.
Saint?
Whoever rolled above a 20, like above 18, sorry.
I rolled
guess.
21, so I'll be in the front.
Yeah, you
if
go for in the
that's-
front then.
Okay.
And then I guess Cadaver and then Gwen. And then...
Okay. As you, Sorry, say it one more time. I was just changing music. Who's in the front?
Saint, then
Saint's in the
Cadaver,
front.
then
And
Gwen, I guess.
yes, okay, that's what I got. So Saint's in the front. Saint, as you walk through this tunnel, it does feel a lot longer than the rest of them, as you kind of stumble into an empty room. But you do have a normal bigger tunnel on, like, north of you, and then another tunnel east of you. So one, like, up in front of you, and then one on right-hand side.
Mhm.
As you're kind of, like, facing north. Kind of walked in, and then...
Oh,
And
okay.
this feels like almost like a resting place. You do see, like, some scattered, like, leather-bound, like, someplace you could take a rest if you needed to.
Okay. Well, for now we're doing good. So I would
Gwen might suggest that she stops for a minute because she did use up some of her lay on hands healing
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
and her channel divinity. So she's just gonna be like, if we could just 10 minutes, just also. I don't know how long a short rest is.
A short rest is an hour.
Okay, cool. She's just gonna basically like, if you just give me a minute, a minute.
An hour.
She's like, yeah, give me a
minute.
minute.
An
And
hour
every couple minutes, she's like, give me a minute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
while
give me
like
I mean, we could just hang out.
yeah, well,
Yeah, you guys can hang
Gwen
out, yeah.
rest in that like little area. Can like Saint just take a look at the two tunnels like closer? Not can go in, but just like
Yeah, you
evaluate
can look
which
through, you
one
just
she-
see... let me just see again. So one of them seems to be a lot shorter than the other, so you kind of see maybe something at the end of the one that goes up like north. You don't really see at all what's on the right hand tunnel.
Okay.
So yeah, do any of you do
As
anything during South?
Val's gonna like sit like with his back against a wall, and he's gonna pull out his sketchbook, and he's gonna start copying down the drawings and like etchings and stuff that he remembered from the entrance to the cave. He's just gonna start copying those down.
Absolutely.
While
Cadaver?
they're fresh on his mind.
I think
Absolutely.
Cadaver's gonna go to Coraline and he's gonna be like, "You feeling any better?"
She?
Did you ask, is she?
I'd say-
Yeah, is she?
Yeah.
Does she feel any
Is
better?
she, Hulda?
Yeah, I mean, you didn't fail the wisdom save, so you can choose.
Fair. Yeah, she's gonna be like, yeah, I feel a little bit better. It's just a lot to adjust to, I guess.
Yeah. Spooky stuff in there.
Not exactly what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Mm. You think we might be in over our heads with this one?
Maybe, but that's never stopped us before.
You're absolutely right. And then Cadaver's gonna get out his pipe and just start smoking it while they take a rest.
Absolutely.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
There's nothing to search in this room, is there?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, this is a restroom. Not a restroom, but a rest
A rest
room.
room. A resting
Is there a
room.
bathroom attendant with a towel in here?
A resting,
Marco?
yeah. It has a bidet
Hello?
in the corner. It is what
What is
so many
Saint
buttons.
doing?
Yeah, what is
Saint
Saint
was
doing?
just
Saint,
taking a look at the both tunnels,
like the
trying to
tunnels,
decide
yeah.
what was better
You-
to try.
So one is like a shorter one. You kind of see like there must be something at the end. The other one you can't see. So as an hour goes, you got your spell slots back, my
Just
love.
real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
After Val gets like the initial sketching down and stuff, he's gonna kind of like look around, and then he's gonna go up to Saint, and he's just gonna be kind of like, since we're just sitting around, and he's gonna reach into his cloak, and he's gonna pull out a little package, and he's like, "I have a gift for you."
Gifts. I always
Okay.
love your gifts.
The gift! Sorry.
A gift. You'll all have to wait for your gift. Saint's getting hers now. It's just like a little like probably like brown paper, like wrapping with some twine, and he's gonna hand it over to her, and he's like, "This is for you."
Just gonna smile, say thank you, and just slowly open it. Almost nervous because she doesn't know if it's a prank or not. She's like, I've done some terrible shit to Val.
Okay, listen, he's not pranking her yet. Just wait, he'll get her.
I know. That's why I'm like, this is okay. Okay.
So when she opens it, it is a golden hairpin that's shaped like a rose, but the end of it is sharp, so it can also be used as like a knife.
What do you have?
And
a knife!
A knife! No!
Okay.
And he's just gonna kind of be like, you know, I thought you might find some use for that.
And she's just gonna laugh and say, thank you. I used to own something like that. I think I still know how to use it. It's a hairpin, right?
Yeah, like it's like one of those like long like hairpins where it's like you twist your hair up and like stick it through.
So she's
and
gonna like quickly like undo her hair and like try it out, like do her hair and use the hairpin right there. So her hair is up now with her little like longer bangs.
He's gonna smile and he's gonna be like,
and the horns probably sticking out.
Yeah. He's gonna kind of be like, I don't know if I've ever seen you with your hair up before.
She blushes, she doesn't say anything. She's like, okay, well, maybe we should just, thank you, go back to working.
Back to working. Like, all right. He doesn't know what to say after that. He's like, I've never seen. He's like, oh wow, you look nice. And then she blushes, and he's like, he's like, I don't know what this feeling is. He's like, I've never seen.
What is this
soft
tension?
Like,
are we about to kiss right now?
Are we about to kiss right now? He's just gonna kind of be like,
Kai. Yeah, Kai. Does Val give the rest of the group to the rest of the people, or just Saint?
Just Saint. For now.
Okay. Do you try to hide it?
Because like, no, he's not like being like showy about it. He was just kind of like, oh, like Saint, he walked over to her and was like, I have something for you, but like he wasn't. Yeah, it was probably like towards the end of the hour-long rest where like he finished up his sketches and stuff and was just kind of like, well, while we're here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so that happens. And as you are at the end of your hour, you've gotten your spell slots back.
Nice.
So, where do you go?
Just probably gonna ask if they want to try the shorter one since they can see the room a little bit and take a quick peek.
Yeah.
There.
Go for it.
Okay.
So she'll go first again.
Okay. Saint.
Yeah.
As you go into this cave, it is very, very different from the rest. I'm just gonna change. There we go. It's very different from the rest. It has a different sense almost as you go around it, and as you walk into it, the rest of you follow. You see the remnants of a large creature. If any of you want to make a nature check,
Sure.
or a nature or investigation.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Okay.
I never roll this good. I've rolled pretty bad several times, but like.
So
Well, I
16
rolled a 9. I got a -1. So it's an 8.
Gwen, this is a big ass fucking creature.
she's like I've forgotten their names. Oh my god, Rigateli stuff when they've got the Kraken on in Pirates of the Caribbean. She's like standing on it, like
You're like, wow. Like it's big. You're just excited. Like, wow, this is so big. You've never seen anything like this before. Like the skeletons and the remnants of this thing. You're really excited about it. What did the rest of you get?
16.
16.
I also got a 16.
16, Saint?
Investigation 22.
Amazing. So, everyone that rolled above 15, Gwen, you're just really excited about how incredibly cool this looks. This is a remnant of a dragon.
Ah.
But it's
This is
like
what
broken
happens
and kind of tattered. The rest of you that rolled a nat 20 and above, you know this is the remnants of the black dragon. As you see,
Can we tell how it died?
Yes.
Or any indication
Yeah.
at all?
No,
like, does it look like it died of natural causes and is decaying?
It seems like it was. It doesn't seem like it was died by natural causes, as it's. I'm not a veterinarian. I don't know how skeletons and stuff fucking work, but you can guess with your imagination that it's there was definitely something that happened around its neck, because like the bones are more shattered and displaced as the head is kind of further away from it, and there is definitely a bigger wound in like where the rib cage is. As around you can see it's quite a tall
dragon.
Yeah, it's not a very big cavern, like compared to like the Cobalt tribe thing. It's very tall, and above you can see scorch marks and claw marks and stuff like that you saw in the opening of the cave entrance, as is the remnants of the dragon.
We're fucked.
I'd like to search the dragon. I would like to collect
Gwen's
goodies
like
from the dragon.
poking it. She's just like, wow.
Wow.
It's really big.
Can Cadaver take a tooth? Can Cadaver take a tooth?
The tooth is
I feel like
gonna
the
be
teeth
huge.
are like
They're huge.
I want a tooth.
Yeah,
hefty.
Cadaver can have a tooth. Coraline, wait, you can roll for investigation if you'd like to try to find
Awesome.
anything more special. Saint and Val, do you want to look for anything special? Or are you good?
Val wants to get some scales. Like,
Okay,
find
roll
an area
investigation.
of... Yeah,
Roll
he's gonna try and find an area where, like, the scales are... Well, no, he's just gonna look for some scales. Another nat 20! What is happening?
What?
I swear!
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
I looked at the picture
Wow. No,
I need to
no.
roll
Just
good read.
bask in your nat 20s. You
I
enjoy
will,
them.
thank you. It feels really, really good.
What? Saint, what did you roll?
For investigation, we will.
You're mumbling.
So I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Sorry, Coraline, what did you get in your investigation?
I got a 14.
14. Okay, so as you and Val are pretty much looking at the same place, Val just sees it just because he's taller than you. He sees the some still intact scales of the dragon, as you were kind of looking for something that could be a value, but Val, you're the one who finds it. Saint and Cadaver, you find a tooth really easily. Saint, you definitely find like at the tip, like some of the bones of the wings are still very much intact. So if you want to take some of the bones or some of the remnants of that as well,
I would love some
or,
dragon bones.
either anything that could like, something that definitely you can see could carve into something, like could be carved to, could be used in some way. Could also be sold for a pretty penny.
Perfect. Yes.
So
I'm taking some
you
wings.
find that. Gwen, you are just more in awe that you've just never seen anything like this before, and it's hard for you to place. And also because you're not a person that just the first thing goes into your head is loot something. As you see your friends kind of take remnants, you're still more of an awe of the history and the mightiness of this beast. It's big, and you also thought maybe it takes you back that you start thinking about the dragon that is after you, as you see the scale of this one, as your head and your imagination starts playing with you for a bit.
We don't need to think about that. That's a problem for another day.
That's the
Worry about
reason
it,
why
sweetheart.
you're not. I'm just
Don't
giving
worry
you a reason
about
for
it.
why you just didn't
Yeah.
find anything.
Yeah.
Val is going to like collect as many of like the intact scales as he can and just kind of like tuck them away. But he's gonna get the prettiest looking one like the one that has the best shine to it and stuff, and he's gonna reach over to like hand it to Coraline. And he's gonna be like, "Here you go."
She's gonna take it.
Yeah.
She's gonna wink at him.
Cadaver, you find the nicest tooth possible as well that you think you can carve this into something cool. Continue, Blue.
Yeah.
Can I also get some little fragments of bone?
Absolutely, there are tiny little fragments of bone like on the ground.
Awesome.
Okay, so that's pretty much what you find in this. So, in that cavern, you can either go back from where you came from or forward.
Gwen is feeling like really quite unnerved now. She's like, this was cool, and now I feel uncomfortable. And I think she's like looking at everyone just kind of looting it and like just kind of exchanging parts of this dead creature and stuff and that sort of thing. And she's kind of, it just doesn't feel right to her. She's just like, maybe we should move along if there's nothing in here.
Cadaver's just holding a giant tooth, and he's like, yeah, let's keep on going.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
do you go forward or back?
I guess Gwen would probably just go forward if she spotted like another tunnel leading out.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you I'm not going to make this really long. As you walk towards the tunnel, you hear that same familiar crunch as you realize the tunnel going forward is the same tunnel you came from with all the bones. So you've kind of now gone in a circle.
Okay.
But
I got you. It connects to the big bone room that we were in.
Yes. So I'm going to try to explain it. So this is the big room, and the shaman was here. There were two ways you could have gone. You went this direction, and then you went up. So it's pretty much, you've just done that. So there's this whole section here that you haven't explored. And then, of course, the boss room there.
Then I guess we go to the... I think if we've gone in like a huge circle, Gwen's gonna be like, ugh, okay, next tunnel then.
Okay, so you go back?
She's gonna, I guess she's just gonna go through the quickest route to get to the other tunnel they didn't go to.
Okay, so do you want to go through the bone room again, or go back, just so I know?
Whatever's easiest for you, darling. Like, backtrack, I guess.
Backtrack? Okay, you backtrack onto the resting room, and you go towards the right. It is a longer tunnel. It takes a bit, but not as long as like the secret tunnel took you. There it is. As you sense a presence when you walk into this next room.
Combat. Carol, perception.
You can roll perception if you'd like.
Oh, I rolled a 1. That's fine.
You're confident that there are no monsters here.
Oh, come on, fuck.
I will also roll for the same.
Come on!
And it's gonna be a 14.
You're confident that there are no monsters here, but you do see something.
Care to elaborate on that, Pam?
about this.
You didn't enter the room, so you see something.
And I have Cadaver
Gwen-
stealthily sneak into the room.
Well, what? Maybe. But Ree, what was it you wanted to do?
I was just saying, Gwen's in the room, right?
Did you say she walked into the room? Well, you
Yeah.
were confident there was nothing in the room.
Oh god.
You didn't see anything.
Oh,
But you're really confident about it. And Cadaver, do you want a sneaky sneak?
Yee. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Math. 23.
Okay. You are very confident that you are very stealthy. Yeah, you are, aren't you? You're confident that you're really
okay.
stealthy. As you are one with the night, one with the shadows. As your eyes dawn upon something in the corner. Something dead.
Oh no, it's the boy.
Can I roll perception to see if I recognize anything about this dead thing?
Yeah. You can.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
As you... I love you, Ree. As you sneakily go towards the body of something that's been dead for at least 2 years. As you see clutched in the skeleton's hand is a sword that piques your memory of something that was described to you by the blacksmith. As you see a stature of a boy in like 20s-ish, in a chainmail and breastplate made by the finest steel. As you see it lay there, surrounded by nothing but stone and darkness.
I was gonna take the sword.
Okay.
He's gonna sneak back over, and go to Gwen. And he's just gonna silently hand her the sword.
Oh.
He was over there.
Gwen's gonna just kind of sigh very heavily, and she's just gonna be like, "We never save the kids. Why is that? We never get them."
Always too late.
Let's hope that they're in a better world than this one.
Yeah, no, that's a stupid thought. They're not. And then she's just gonna thrust the sword into like her belt sort of thing. She's angry and upset now. She was very hopeful.
Okay.
Can we at least Saint whisper, like, can we at least
I love how everyone's
him?
whispering. Gwen isn't whispering at all. She's very loud. She's
We're
very
all, like,
confident.
standing together,
Nothing is in this
yeah.
room.
Mhm.
She's very confident. There's nothing
Nothing
here.
in this room.
Saint is gonna still whisper and go, I think we should give him proper rights before we go.
Okay. Where is he?
Saint is gonna take her crossbow with the radiant and throw an arrow that's gonna illuminate the room.
Okay, you do that. The room is illuminated, and you see behind some rocks. You see some of his like feet like peeking out. That's probably why I didn't see it.
I guess Gwen's gonna go over with Saint. And she's gonna kneel down. She's gonna take a hold of her cross, and I guess she's gonna pray to Tyr that he found an easy way to Valhalla and is seated at the table amongst the gods, as all the bravest warriors are.
As you say a prayer, you feel a warmth in your chest that is there just for you to feel, and then as it dies slowly down. You are now in this cave. There is nothing else to find.
Cool.
There is only one place, in this corner of the map, that you have not yet seen, which I know is the one where the monster lies. So, the Wayward Wanderers, what do you want to do?
I would like to call a vote.
Say,
Like to phone a friend.
Can I buy some?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, we've illuminated the side of the room. We've been very loud.
That's not my point. That's not my point. The vote is, and this is out of character.
Metagame, yeah.
Metagaming.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand that black dragon, something did it to him.
something killed it.
It should
I'm gonna
not
tell you,
have.
he died.
Like,
He died hundreds of years ago.
Okay.
Hundreds of years
Good
ago.
to know. Good to know.
Sorry. You rolled
In
high
that
enough
case.
investigation that this is not a new death.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's
On that case, I
definitely
feel a lot better
A lot
about going
better.
to kill that whatever monster there is.
However, contract-wise, I know we still failed. However, we still saved the kid and have the sword to bring back to them for that
And we
feeling
saved
of comfort.
We saved the lizard folk.
We saved the lizard folk,
Shaman.
made the other people happy with platinum, and we have a sword to bring back to the parents, make them feel better, even though we couldn't do what we're
We've
supposed
got
Stop
to.
denying me
kill this
combat.
monster.
Stop denying me my
We've gotta
combat.
kill
Stop
this
denying me my
monster.
combat.
I do not
Stop
want
denying
that
me my
tonight.
combat. I'm a paladin. All of my good moves are for combat. I don't have anything else. I have nothing
You're the
else.
only paladin. The rest of us look at this thing and we're like, no thanks. I choose life.
I have nothing. I'm in a dungeon. All the made is a dungeon, and you're gonna deny me combat. It's a dungeon.
Listen, I understand Gwen is very angry right now, but
I'm
staying
angry.
is sad.
It's Reed, it's not Gwen.
God.
I love
Fine.
the voice of second god in my ears.
I appreciate that. What was it that Val said that one time? What were all those push-ups for? What were all those?
Val doesn't do push-ups. Val. What? Let's look at Val's strength, shall we? Hold on. Let's look at his strength, shall we, for just a moment? His strength is +0.
Yes, but then again,
Okay.
weren't you? Wait, Val, didn't you tell me that you were so proud of the spells that you had chosen lately, and you were so looking forward to using them?
Yeah, you said that in the Discord chat literally yesterday.
Oh my god.
No, I don't.
You done
Listen,
goof. Baby, you done goof. We're going to the dungeon now. I want
I'm
to see
all
that.
for killing this monster. Okay, I do want to use my spells. All right, there's some cool spells.
Okay.
Let's go
All
murder a
in vote-
monster.
All in vote for initiative.
I mean,
Stevie,
get Vayne, I
put your
like.
damn hand up.
Okay, Vayne, you've been
It's fine.
outnumbered.
It's fine. I'm also
we gotta
into it.
do
I'm
it.
just trying
Yeah.
to protect my friends. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna
I'm
also
sorry.
tell
Always
you that if
decided.
you don't go there, you'll never find out what is down there. And I don't know if curiosity.
I
Never
think I
tell
could live
us.
with that. I think I could
I
live
will
with
never
that.
tell
I could
us.
live without knowledge.
Stevie's like, my head is empty all the time.
Gwen,
I'm good with not knowing.
Gwen's
Call back
gonna
to
see
earlier
if
when
there's
Hilda said you don't
any-
have to think about anything, and Stevie said, "Thank God."
Thank God.
Was it
Gwen's
Ree
gonna
who was
see-
saying?
Gwen's gonna see if there's any other tunnels in this room that lead out.
There's
Kill the
only
monster.
one. There's only
She
there's
said-
the tunnel you came from, and the tunnel
I'm
like
trying
up.
to. I'm trying to give an in-character reason as to why she would go to the other side that they can't see.
Oh, sorry.
That's why I'm saying it.
You guys.
Sorry.
Impossible in the best way. Okay, yeah, there's a tunnel that you came from, and then there's a tunnel up. Like
There's
not
a tunnel
up, but like north. No, sorry, just me. Northwise, in front of you.
That leads to a different room. And
To
not
the
towards the
room.
monster.
Or a room you already been in.
God damn.
Hulda did say the
I'm
only
gonna tell you
room left was the bad guy room, the big bad
Hmm.
monster room, boss battle.
Let's
How
just
about
go kill the
I'm
monster.
just gonna tell you right
Split
now.
the
You guys
party.
have been. If you think about it, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
You've already gone. You've gone this way.
Hmm.
Now you've gone that, so that if you go up, you'll go back to the room where the shaman is, and then where you found the shaman. So
I say we just like let's do what we have to do. Get back there. Go in there.
Okay.
Kill the monster.
Get
Call it a
in,
day.
get out,
Get in. Get out.
be back home for dinner.
9 to 5. Bye.
okay, I'm just gonna give you the feeling of it.
Let's.
I just changed music to 10.
Fear.
So as you go up, the last tunnel you have not explored, you find yourself again in the cave. That there was one last cave you have not explored. As you choose to enter, Do you? Just checking first.
Gwen's gonna.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I channel divinity again on my sacred and do a sacred weapon? She's mad.
Absolutely.
There you go.
As
Can't.
Gwen.
Well.
Yeah. If you want to do something now, you do it now and write it down. Remember it.
Okay. Well, do I have to tell you? Like, do I have to?
Tell me as well.
Tell me
remember.
everything.
Tell me everything, but write it down.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna. I already have like a radiant crimson right on one. Probably gonna like take out my my lightning dagger and also activate a crimson right on it.
Okay.
Can you do?
Write it
two
down
crimson
to remember.
rights?
No, you can only do one crimson right.
It's only one crimson right.
weapon.
Pretty sure it's just you can only do one crimson. You can only have one crimson right active. I think that's what it is.
Yes, I think so. I think we've
Let me double
established
check
that once before.
I'll just go and take a peek.
I was gonna have Val cast Greater Invisibility, but that's a 4th level spell slot, and he only has one 4th level spell slot at the moment, so he's not going to do that.
You can have two. Fergus
I-
says you can have two.
I have
as
two.
long as they are different weapons.
Different weapons.
Cool.
I'm loving. Fergus knows everything, and I love him. And you have to be wielding both. Thank you, Fergus.
Sick.
Okay, so you do that. The rest of you. Val,
Cadaver.
you were casting Greater Invisibility. So sorry.
No, I thought about it, but it's a 4th level spell, and I only have one 4th level spell slot, and I want to save that for something potentially more useful.
Okay. Good to know.
So he's not going to do anything.
Amazing. No worries. Stevie.
I was just gonna say Cadaver equips, like, he takes out the dagger of venom and then just one of his regular daggers.
Okay. All of you guys, write this down.
Okay.
Please.
Wait, what are we writing down?
What?
Well,
you're preparing.
Oh.
If you're not preparing anything, that's fine. Tell me when you're done.
Done?
Okay.
Done.
Cool. You enter the mouth of the cave. Do you stealth in? Or do you just walk?
Cadaver's good at stealthing.
My sword glows up to 20 feet of blue light.
I crossbow too.
Cadaver, you can stealth if you'd like, since you're a rogue, and you will get sneak attack advantage and all that stuff if you sneak. So you can sneak if you'd like.
Yeah.
The bards, what do you guys want to do?
Horror is not gonna sneak. She's just gonna go with Gwen.
Okay.
Val's going to try and be sneaky.
Okay. Two of you.
Sneaky
roll
boys.
Sneak.
Sneaky boy.
Both of you write down as well what your sneak score is, and tell me what
What
it
our
is.
sneak score?
Yes.
We doing stealth or that was cocked. Hold on. Ugh. Well,
25.
He's smiling
25?
at me.
You've written it down. Cool.
Mhm.
Val.
He knows something.
40.
Why does it just seem
Write it
like
down.
Thin Rider, like, why is he smiling at me?
Why is he smiling at me?
Okay.
Well, he literally smiles, so he
Yeah,
came
he
up to
does.
me like smiling.
As
you know
the two of you are sneaking in, I'm just gonna do this. The two of you are sneaking in. The rest of you walk bravely into the room. And the sight that meets your eye is something you did not think you would ever see. And if you do know what this creature is, you've only heard it in nightmares and stories in books long forgotten in a library. The thing that is creeping around, almost floating above, white and disgusting. One red eye in the middle, as its head is round as well, its tentacles white, and at the end of it dipped in red, as it has almost suction cups at the end of them, as it is speaking in a language none of you understands, muttering to itself. Around it is scattered is armor and gold and things that have been taken away from different adventurers that have tried to be as brave as you Gwen, Coraline, and Saint all go on blazing. The rest of you, confident that it doesn't see you, his one eye widens as his mouth, that is a thin, horrifying line, smiles as that will end tonight's session.
Hell yes. Yes. Fucking
You will pay for this.
finally. I will not.
We're fucked.
Do any of you know what kind of monster this is?
Beholder.
What kind of beholder? There are different types of beholders.
It is a.
In that case, I have to learn about this.
We can do that afterwards, after the break. But thank you so much for watching this episode of The Wayward Wanderers. We will be back in 2 weeks' time with this little battle that will happen. Some may love Thursday. We have another episode of Paragon Dust, of course, DM'd by the wonderful Artful, and with 2 of the players here. On Saturday, we will have the continuation of The Mortal Reverie. And and it'll go on and on and so on and so on. Until we also have a Frankenpunk. I can't remember when. I'll have to figure that out. The 13th. 13th. Frankenpunk on the 13th of August. It'll be a lot of fun. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us. I'll see you guys very soon. 2 weeks' time with this group. A week time with the Mortal Reverie. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.